Hey everybody, Short Stack here. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all had a great Christmas. I know I sure did. I enjoyed having 2 of my 4 kids home for Christmas this year. I wish I had had all 4 of them home, but, it is what it is. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about 2 of my hobbies, and those are making beaded earrings and building dollhouses. But before we get into that, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you could do that below real quick before we get started. Now, on to making earrings. So, as you can see, these are all my all my beads for making those earrings. I have a lot of different colors. And if you're noticing empty trays or empty squares inside these trays, it's because I'm missing a whole lot of beads. Like a whole lot. I did not realize there were so many different colors of beads. There's also different shapes. So these are my round seed beads. And then there are also bugle beads. Like these, where are they at? Right here, these right here, which are the ones I use most often. And then there's these 4, which are tiny. And then there's these right here, which are the longer ones. I don't use the longer ones as often as I use the other ones. There are also different sizes. They range anywhere, so the seed beads range anywhere from really tiny, which would be 15.0, all the way up to the larger ones, which are 6.0. And then the bugles range anywhere from 1 millimeter all the way up to 30 millimeter. Now, to give you an example of the earrings that I do, up here on my cork board, these are the earrings that I've done so far, minus the ones that I've sold already. I started working on beaded earrings way back when I was pregnant with my first child, and that was like 24 years ago. And the reason being is because the age that I was when I was pregnant with my first child, my doctor didn't want me doing a whole lot of stuff. So, and we had just moved to Tennessee, so I had no friends and no family nearby to go and visit. So I decided to try my hand at making earrings. Unfortunately, the reason why I don't have more than I already have is because I tend to get disinterested. And so I have to go and take a break and do something else for a while, and then go back to my earrings, because I really do enjoy making them. It's very time consuming. I've also recently started doing chokers and bracelets and anklets to go with those earrings. Sometimes I'll make sets. It just all depends on the mood I'm in, actually. As you can see, I have a size chart here that shows you the different sizes of all the different beads there are. There's also different textures, isn't the word I'm looking for, but like, so some beads are flat, some beads are really shiny, and there's different variations in between those. And the seed beads, generally, when I buy them, they generally come in 4-inch tubes. And then the bugle beads will usually come in a string, which I believe is called a shank. Or they'll just list it as bulk. And they do tend to get expensive. For example, the seed beads range anywhere from $2 to $6, and the bugle beads range anywhere from $8 to $25. So yeah, they do get expensive. The last time I bought, because we don't have a store here locally for beads, unless I go to Michael's or Joann's, neither of which have a very large selection. So I have to either order online or go out of town to find the beads I need. The last batch of beads I bought was in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I was passing through to go down and see my mom in California. And I spent close to $100 on beads. Now, moving on to dollhouses. So I started doing dollhouses when I was in my early 20s, roughly. I made one complete dollhouse by that I mean painted, electrified, wallpaper, flooring, and furniture. And I sold that one for $300. And then I went and bought a second one. And I only do the dollhouses from kits, because I'm not... I don't know how to build them from scratch. I would like to learn, but I don't know how to do it from scratch, so I buy kits. Anyway, the second one I bought, I was probably about a quarter to almost halfway done with putting the house together. And this is when I lived in California, and we had a big earthquake, and unfortunately it destroyed my dollhouse, and it was not salvageable. So I went and bought a third one, and I had the shell of the house done. Unfortunately, when I moved out of the house and into my own place, the truck that the dollhouse was in, it fell out of and got crushed, leaving that one also irreparable. Now, where I currently live, I have no room to bring another dollhouse in to work on, not even to start one, because I have no room. The only place I would be able to do one is my dining room table. But I don't allow other people in my house to use the table for anything other than eating, so it wouldn't be right for me to use the table for my dollhouses, because then I would be a hypocrite. So now that you know about two of my hobbies, I have others. But now that you know about two of my hobbies, I will end this here. If you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to do that at the bottom. And I will see y'all in the next video.